Blackpink's 10-year anniversary comeback was supposed to be a victory lap. Instead, it has triggered one of the biggest online backlashes the group has faced in years. Across Reddit, X, and YouTube, fans and casual listeners alike are asking the same question. How did the world's biggest girl group return with a song that so many people describe as unfinished, visually underwhelming, and strangely disconnected from the moment it was meant to celebrate? The criticism goes far beyond the music itself. Viewers are pointing to allegations of AI-generated visuals, controversial production credits, familiar formulas that feel recycled, and corporate decisions that appear to have overshadowed the artists. So, is this outrage simply another cycle of internet overreaction, or are there legitimate reasons why this comeback has become so divisive? Today we're separating verified facts, public reactions, and speculation to examine what is actually happening behind the scenes. When you strip away the hype, the music reveals a ridiculously lazy formula. The intro sets you up with cinematic strings and massive drama, tricking you into thinking something iconic is coming. Then the beat drops into basic festival synths. The chorus has zero melody or vocal hook. Repeating a corporate line like, "Blackpink will make you go," sounds less like a comeback and more like a Pepsi commercial. It turns the entire track into a hostage situation between a build-up and a chorus that never arrives. Verse 2 drops right back into a starved 2016 hip-hop loop. Jennie recycles the same cadence she used years ago, while Lisa speed-runs her rap like she is late to clock out. Then the bridge hits, and it is honestly gorgeous. But that melody just exposes how empty the rest of the track is. It feels like someone threw leftover solo album demos into a blender. You get 4 distinct personal styles glued together without any shared identity. The music video takes that empty feeling even further. Instead of 4 members in a room, it looks like 4 separate green screen bookings stitched onto an AI Pinterest board. Half the group shots look filmed on different continents, then edited into a fake boat like divorced parents on vacation. Visual artists on X and Reddit are already pointing out uncanny AI glitches, weird lighting clips, and blurry textures that prove how rushed post-production was. Fans tried to frame this as a mature reflection on their solo eras, but the footage tells the truth. Zero choreography, zero formations, zero dance breaks, and not a single clean group shot untouched by heavy FX filters. In an era where fifth-generation K-pop rookies set insane standards for live vocals and synced dancing, dropping a video where nobody moves is wild. They basically invented a new format, the performance-free performance video. The concept is literally pose, loop, and export. Mute the audio and it looks like a Pilates ad. Crediting generative AI 8 times in a flagship video takes serious nerve. You are flexing the fact that you swapped set designers, compositors, and storyboard artists for a prompt box. When a group with a massive budget chooses automated prompts over human creators, does that show artistic experimentation, or is it just corporate cost-cutting? Drop your thoughts below, because the line between innovation and laziness is getting thin. This AI backlash goes way deeper than ugly visuals. It is about labor, theft, and corporate leverage. Generative models train on existing art without consent or pay. Billion-dollar labels use those tools as a shortcut to cut teams and drop overhead. If you appreciate breakdowns that expose what is actually happening behind these corporate PR campaigns, hit that subscribe button. We uncover the real industry moves every week. Beyond replacing jobs, AI images exist in a legal gray zone where outputs cannot even be copyrighted. You end up with soupy, uncanny visuals that borderline plagiarize human work without crediting anyone. Tech firms boast about firing staff to drive up stock prices, and this video lives right inside that system. When people say it is just a few visual effects, they miss the cliff the industry is driving toward. Replacing artists with prompts means fewer set builders, prop makers, and costume designers. The company saves millions, keeps the profit, and lets fan hype give them free PR for looking futuristic. The rollout strategy shows just how out of touch management has become. For years, YG Entertainment acted like an intelligence agency, blurring out shoelaces in teasers to stop leaks. Yet this mini-album floated around social media forums for 4 months before release. The label could not scrub the files or stop the spread. Having half your project circulating on X for months shows a complete breakdown in security. The release timing gets even weird. Historically, the playbook meant sliding releases right next to rival group dates to grab the news cycle. Shifting comeback dates around competitor schedules instead of creative readiness reeks of corporate insecurity. When the leaked tracks finally dropped officially, it proved why organic hype was dead. The songs just sounded like unreleased solo cuts stitched together without direction. The way the fandom copes with this mess is fascinating. Facing a hollow product, loyal fans build mental shields to defend it. They mistake low group effort for maturity and call recycled beats intentional nostalgia. Instead of holding a mega corporation accountable, fan forums devolve into screaming matches over line distribution. Getting fewer lines on a rushed track is not a tragedy. It protects an artist's brand from weak writing. Fighting over line counts just distracts from the creative emptiness. Fans accept the bare minimum while executives profit off brand clout without investing in the actual art. The most controversial part of this comeback sits right in the production credits. Official track lists confirmed work from deeply polarizing American producers, including Dr. Luke and Diplo. When fans tried to blame company mandates, public statements ruined that defense. Rosé explicitly stated in interviews that the members picked their collaborators directly through personal contacts. These were not random producers assigned by executives, they were personal choices. Partnering with figures carrying heavy legal baggage and sexual assault allegations directly contradicts the group's empowerment brand. If artists personally choose controversial producers despite public backlash, should fans hold the performers accountable or blame label management? I want to see where you draw the line when ethics hit fandom. Major labels constantly skip basic due diligence with Western talent, ignoring public sentiment entirely. Staining a long-awaited comeback with controversial names for mid-beats creates a moral stain no streaming numbers can wipe out. It proves executives assume fans will stream no matter what compromises get made. This disconnect highlights the new reality of K-pop in 2026. Now that the members run their own individual companies and Western agency deals, the group brand feels less like a passion project and more like a high-margin brand extension. Ultimately, this release works like a contractual obligation. To fulfill lucrative renewal terms, group content had to drop. Old demos got scraped, controversial producers got called, 20-minute photo shoots were done in different countries, and a logo was slapped on top. It highlights the cheat code major labels figured out years ago. Minimal effort yields maximum payoff when fan loyalty is blind. Why build physical sets when AI generates textures? Why hire full writing teams when pre-made beats are sitting around? Why coordinate 4 busy schedules when Photoshop can fake togetherness? Fandoms taught corporate entities that long absences equal hype, and crumbs are enough. They delivered the bare minimum because the brand name alone prints money. This release proved that big brand names can still print money even when the actual content feels completely hollow. But as the gap between corporate PR and real effort gets wider, how long can giant labels rely on fan loyalty before the illusion completely breaks? Leave a comment with your take, subscribe for more internet culture breakdowns, and I will see you in the next one.